how's it going, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I'm doing something I haven't done in quite some time. We're doing a top 5 paint jobs of the week, or I guess of the month. Like I stated in my previous paint job videos, until there were paint jobs I felt needed to be shared, I didn't want to really make these videos and just put out some, decent and okay paint jobs. I want the paint jobs to actually look really cool, and I want you guys to enjoy them. So if you guys do enjoy, please, drop a like and all that stuff. Without further ado, though, hopping in, these paint jobs are actually from the guys over on the GTA forums, which I'll leave a link in the description. This first one is called Beauty Blue from user BeatsDown, and all we did to this one is actually put a Surf's Blue pearlescent on, and that's what makes it sort of shine a little bit. Now, if you're wondering how to actually make these colors, if you're wondering how you actually get these unique and cool crew colors, I will put a link in the description to the tutorial, the video tutorial I have done probably about a year and a half ago. It's the same method. It's nothing has changed. It's really easy. I don't know why people make such a big deal about it. It's you just going into the crew page, changing a few values, and then that's it. You hit save and then you're done. You go into GTA line and then you have your color. Also, the hex codes that you're going to need, or the RGB values that you're going to need, will be in the description. I'll put all the colors and what you need to make them down below, so if you're curious, just check out the description. But getting back to this color here, I love it because not only, obviously, is it blue, to my eyes at least, it's got some greens in there, and I really like that. It's a really unique color, and it's a color that's definitely going to stand out. It's a color that not many people, if anybody, really is going to have, since it is so different. But that is the first one, and that is why it's coming in on my list for this week's colors. Next up, we have another one from BeatsDown, and this one is called the Tame Teal color. And we have it here on the Daytona with a ice white secondary and an ice white pearlescent. I know that most of these ice white type of colors do get used frequently, but man, I really love them, and they just look so nice, especially here on the Daytona. This one's a little bit different, though, because it's not as bright, it's not as shiny as some of the other ones. It is still a lighter color, but because the base paint job, the base crew color is so dark, when you do put that white on, it's not going to just be super blinding like, some of the other, like, mint greens and some of the other crazy colors. And I think that's why I really like it, because it's sort of a mix between, super light and bright standout colors and the darker colors, or the darker end of the spectrum. And honestly, with this one and even the last one, this sort of color scheme, the blue green, I'm really a fan of, so that is why this one is also on the list. Third up, we have this beautiful dark gray color from user Ursusaurus, hopefully I said that right. To actually make it, what we're gonna do is put a frost white pearlescent on top of the crew color here. And that gives you, it's not as bright as an ice white, but it still does make it pop. One thing I will say on the one you're looking at now, this does have a matte paint job, or a matte base paint. So if you're on the PC, you can do this. Unfortunately, if you're on the consoles, you can't do it. I personally like the way it looks a lot better on the matte. It still looks good with metallic, but just having the matte texture just looks so nice with this dark gray. The name of it is actually the Audi Daytona Gray Pearl, and in my opinion, it's probably one of the best dark gray colors. I feel like a lot of these gray colors do sort of go under the radar. There are a lot of ones that are really underrated. People always want to go out and make their cars the flashiest and stuff, but having a nice solid gray paint job like this, you really can't go wrong with it. So if you were interested in those type of colors, then this is a perfect option for you. Now, fourth on the list is another one from Ursusaurus. This one is called the Lamborghini Verde Mantis, and it's actually based off of the Lamborghini Green paint job, and it's almost identical. And the beauty of it is because we have it here on the Tempesta, you can fulfill your Lamborghini green car dreams if you wanted to. I really like this one, though, because it's super simple. There is no pearlescent on this car, and I don't think it needs one. It looks good as it is. And it is a light color, so you will stand out, when you're driving down the street. But it's not anything crazy. It's not like we have an ice white pearlescent with, some other super bright, flashy color on, so it stands out too much. I feel like it's the perfect balance. And in my opinion, it's better than all the greens in the game, because there aren't really that many that are good. And lime green is just too absurd. So if you want to mix between just regular green and lime green, then this one will be for you. And like I said, it'll probably look good on most other cars, but God, it just looks so nice on this Tempesta, which is based off of a Lamborghini. And actually, with this car, before I go to the final paint job of the week, I do want to show, just because, you know, there's not really any comparisons, I guess, the beauty of custom colors. So the greens we have in the game, the main, or the custom color is the one down the middle, and the one on the side here, that is the one from the game. So I have lime green, as you can see. The lime green is almost more of a yellow color than the custom green. And if we go to gasoline green, that's not going to look right. But bright green, that's almost too dark. So that's why I said it was a good balance between lime green and then bright green. We have all the other ones here. Racing green's a lot darker. We have just dark green. That's obviously going to be super dark. But yeah, that's why I love these custom crew colors, because you can fine-tune the colors and make colors that look great while also being unique, because not many people are going to have them. And then last but not least, we have another rose gold color, but this one is a little bit different than the ones I've done in the past. It's not as bright, I don't think. It's a little bit darker of a rose gold color, but it looks so good on these custom, or these sports classic cars. Here I have it on the Mamba, but really any of them, it looks great. It might look good on some of the regular, you know, super and sports cars, but if you need a color for any of your sports classics, you need to have this on one of your cars. This is actually coming from Notcher, and it's called the Salmonella Rose Gold. And what I did, I don't know if he actually called for it, but I decided to put a cream pearlescent on, just because I like the way the cream looks, especially with that sort of faded out color. It makes it have a little bit more of a shine. So I like that, and it's not overpowering. You can see just in like certain lighting conditions, it looks really nice. What I'll actually do is go ahead and show a picture or two of this color from some other people, so you can get a better idea of what it looks like. But it just looks so nice. And like I said, if you need a color, man, for any of your classic cars, look, the classic cars are coming out in the DLC soon. This is a perfect color to choose for you know, any of those cars. So if you want to have a color on deck for the new DLC, then this is the one for you. But that is it with the colors. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, if you did enjoy, please drop the video a like. I'd much appreciate that. I don't know how, you know, popular or how many people actually want to see or want me to continue doing this series of paint jobs, but I enjoy customizing my car, so definitely, you know, in the future, be on the lookout for these videos if there are other paint jobs that I find that I think are really awesome looking to share. But that is it. I will be doing a money guide actually a little bit later today, and I might be even announcing a shark card on my Twitter, so go follow me on my Twitter if you don't already. But stay tuned until then, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.